very, very grateful for the opportunity to share in practice space. This is Jessie. Hi. If you're not already in a comfortable seat, do your best to create a seat of ease. If it's comfortable, close the eyes and draw the awareness to the space inside. And just exhale completely wherever you are now. And then breathing in, fill the low belly and mid belly, the upper chest and the shoulders. Keep breathing in a little more when you feel full. And then exhale, releasing the shoulders, mid belly, low belly. Empty out completely. Inhale, filling the low belly, the mid belly, the upper belly, the shoulders and chest. Suck in a little more air. And then when you feel full, release. Feeling the sinking of the low belly at the very bottom. Grounding down, rooting through your sitting bones. And keep going with this yogic breath. Desire for self-analysis and self-analytical knowledge springs from the thoughtful, rational, and logical mind of man. Self-analytical philosophy is not a luxurious type of thinking, but is a natural flow of a thoughtful mind. As you inhale next, sweep the arms out, around, and up overhead. And as you exhale, bring prayer to meet in front of the heart for the sounding of Om. Chant Gayatri Mantra, first as call and response, and then all together. First two lines, please sing with me. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Some more together. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Earth, space, heavens. We meditate on the divine light, the radiant source. May that inspire our practice, our hearts, and our thoughts. Breathe a deep breath in. And please flutter the eyes open and shift up onto your hands and your knees. If you're choosing to click into the playlist today, you can get that going now and press play in 3, 2. Please press play on that first track. And then come up to hands and knees, tuck the toes under. And with an exhale, lift the hips up and back, forming downward facing dog. Use the first few breaths to find Ujjayi, breathing in through the nose. And exhaling through an open mouth with some sounding. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling with sounding through the open mouth. And then keeping the mouth closed, work on creating that same sonorous experience as you breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through the nose. Locking into that ujjayi. From there, lift the right leg up and back, a three-legged dog. Exhale to press the hips back and the shoulders back. Inhale to lift the right heel. And exhale to lengthen the left heel back and down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keep your body in a down dog, but inhale, carry the knee towards the nose. And exhale, cross your right ankle across your left thigh above the knee. So it's a three-legged dog variation. Press the right knee back in space. Exhale. So you have the right ankle in front of the left knee, and you're pressing the right knee back. Inhale, float forward like a plank position, shoulders over the wrists. Keep lifting the right knee. Exhale, float up and back to the three-legged dog variation, crossing the right ankle over the knee. Don't move the foot. Inhale, draw forward again to that plank variation. Keep lifting the right knee. Exhale, lifting the hips, pressing the right knee back. Good. Inhale, again, draw forward to that three-legged plank variation. And exhale, roll onto the pinky toe edge of your left foot, stepping the right foot down to the earth in front of you, lifting the right arm high, side plank variation. Inhale, lift your hips higher by pressing down into the earth. And exhale, let your hips start to sink down towards the earth. Good. Twice more like that. Inhale, lift the hips up. Try to keep the right arm extending skyward. Exhale, hips sink down, so you're stretching through the left side. One more time, in-breath lifts the hips up. And exhale, settles hips towards the earth, but don't collapse, not all the way. Good. Inhale, lift the hips, step the right foot on top of the left side plank. Exhale, hand down and press back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, press the hips back, flex through the left foot. Inhale, lift the left heel high, drag the right heel back and down. Exhale, chest pressing back, head release. Shake it a bit out, make sure that it is. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Keep the hips lifted high. Inhale the knee towards the nose. Exhale, cross your left ankle in front of the right knee. Figure four shape, press the left knee back. Inhale, draw forward like a plank, keeping the ankle and the knee connected. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, that figure four down dog variation. Inhale again, rolling forward to plank. Keep lifting the left knee. Exhale, up and back. Good. Third time, come forward. And from there, roll to pinky toe edge of the right foot and step the left foot just to the earth in front of you. Good. Lift the left arm skyward. Inhale, really lift the hips high. Exhale, let your hips settle towards the earth, opening right side body. Inhale, lift up your opening left side body. Exhale, sinking down. Isn't it amazing? We never have to close. We can just open one way or the other. Inhale to lift up. And exhale to sink down. Inhale, lift up and stack the left foot on top of the right side plank. Exhale, hand down, downward facing dog. Good. Soften your knees and walk the feet forward. Feet remain parallel and hip width distance apart. And just go ahead and grab the elbow of the opposite arm. And let your arm and your head and your chest drop down towards the earth. Spread the toes, ground through the feet, and lift the sitting bones a bit more. You might naturally start swaying side to side. Let that happen. And then switch which arm is on top, just so we have an even stretch through both sides. So often that's the root foundation of the practice, getting to be equal standing, samastiti, balanced, stable, centered. Release the arms, soften the chin towards the chest, and slowly roll yourself up. Taking your time, taking your time, taking your time. Once you arrive standing, step up to the top of your mat, bring the hands to meet. And then again, invite that offering of the practice. How can the practice help me to drop the false pretense and arrive more at who am I? And salute the sun. Inhale, deeply bend both knees. Lift the arms, Utkatasana, chair seat. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, roll the shoulder blades, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga, step, step, or jump. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, opening across the chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha, hips lift, head drops. Inhale the right foot forward, left heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Stabilize the knee, exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Turn the right palm skyward, inhale, sweep up and back, reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, sweep through space, reverse back. Exhale, hands down, step back, and lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Catch up with yourself for 1. Lift all 10 of your toes if you can, if you have 10 toes, and feel how the kneecaps lift up and the quadriceps lift up for 2. Keep the front of the leg lifting, but release your toes back down into the earth. 3. Encourage the sitting bones to lift higher and the heels to drop back and down. 4. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees and look ahead. Inhale, feet to the hands, step, step, or jump. Exhale, fold into long legs. Inhale, bend knees deeply, sit low in Utkatasana. Exhale, stand tall, release arms. Tadasana. Inhale, hook thumbs in front, lift arms beside ears, open the chest skyward, arch back. Exhale, arms frame ears as you bend knees, fold forward, swing arms behind, clasp hands, stretch legs long. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth, step the right foot back, lunge. Exhale to downward facing dog, smooth. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, arrive at the bottom in Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, fill the breath with movement. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, roll to your right hand in the outstep of the right foot, side plank, lifting the left arm. Inhale, lift your hips super, super, super high. Exhale, let your hips sink a little towards the earth. Inhale, lift up. Don't overdo it. Explore your edges. Exhale, the hips sink down. How low can they go? Inhale, lift up without collapsing. And exhale, sink down. 3rd time's the charm. Inhale, lift up, come to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, broaden across chest, cobra. Exhale, through bent knees to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, lunging. Exhale, left foot next to right, stretch legs and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs in front, lift up, lengthen the legs, arching back. Left side, exhale, bend knees, fold forward, swing arms behind, clasp the hands, stretch legs long. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth, step left foot back, lunge. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale to your left hand, outstep of the left foot, reach the right arm up. Inhale, your hips lift up. You're exploring your side edges. Exhale, let the hips sink down. Similar to what we did before without the support. Inhale, lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, sink maybe a little deeper, maybe not. Inhale, 3rd time's the charm, lift up. Exhale, sink as deep as you can. Inhale, lift up, come to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Use body mechanics rather than weights here in the classroom. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, through bent knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right foot next to left, stretch legs and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift up, lengthen the legs and arch back. Exhale, release the arms, standing tall. For those cued into the playlist, we just heard Prabhupada remind us to shine the spotlight of the mind on that which is real. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, lift the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the earth. Make fists of your hands and measure your feet, 2 fists with distance apart. Then wrap the peace sign fingers around your big toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. And exhale, fold forward here, Padangusthasana, breathing in and breathing out. Really let the elbows swing out to the sides and slightly forward, pressing the chest towards the shins, and drop the head heavy 2. The kneecaps lift up, shin bones pressing back. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift halfway, plant the hands to the earth. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the right foot forward, left heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Turn the right palm skyward. Inhale, sweep up and back, reversed warrior. Exhale, bend the right knee a little more deeply for 1. Breathing in long through the right arm. Exhale, slide the left hand a little further down the leg for 2. Inhale, keep your body leaning back in space. Exhale, stretch the right leg, reverse triangle. Inhale to lengthen and lean back. Exhale, bend the right knee. And cartwheel the right hand to the floor, block pinky toe side of the right foot. Extending the left arm alongside the ear, extended side angle, breathing in. Breathing out for 1. Let the forearm press towards shin, shin towards forearm, roll the chest skyward 2. Extend the left arm just a little bit longer. Exhale, 3. The chin close to that left clavicle with the gaze coming up underneath the arm. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, the left hand down, the left heel up. Exhale, step back and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Now turn the left palm as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, bend the left knee even more deeply. Try to stack that knee over the ankle. Inhale, long through the left arm. Exhale, lean a little bit further back in space. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Tari, extend the arm alongside your ear. Yes, good. Keep the body like that, leaning back and stretch the left leg long. Reverse triangle, breathing in. Breathing out, lean a little further back into it. Inhale to bend the left knee again. Exhale, cartwheel left hand to floor or block pinky toe side of foot. And extend the right arm alongside the ear. Extended side angle, breathing in. Breathing out 1. The forearm and the shin press towards one another. Roll the chest skyward 2. Chin staying close to that right clavicle ensures that the back of the neck is long for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, the right hand down, right heel up. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms, warrior 2. Inhale, lift up, extend the right leg long. Exhale, reach to the right for triangle. Hand falls to shin or ankle. Gaze up towards the left thumb. Exhale, 1. Really press down through the ball of the right foot and pull the right hip crease back for 2. Breathing in. Breathing out, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, 2 hands down. Come up to the ball of your left foot, lunging. Lift up to your fingertips and hop the left foot a little closer in, a little out to the left. Inhale, lift the head and chest, pull the right hip crease back, and then swing your arms behind the back. Interlock hands to a fist, or maybe you need a strap on the hands, no problem. Exhale, fold forward, chin towards the right shin, Parsvottanasana variation. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Try to get the palms of the hands closer and closer. Pinky finger closer to the earth overhead. 3. If it feels wobbly, lift the thighs by pressing down through the feet. 4. Inhale. Exhale, bending the elbows, release the hands, and bend the right knee, come to lunge. From there, release the left knee down to the earth. Inhale, place the right hand to your right thigh, lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right and use the right hand to get your left shoulder blade deep across. From there, place the right palm against the left, tuck the left toes, and exhale to stretch your left leg long. Inhale, press the right hand down into the left to spiral the chest. Exhale, optional to bind or extend the left hand to the earth and the right arm alongside the ear. Also optional to keep the hands in prayer. The only thing non-optional here is that you continue to breathe purposefully and deeply. Can you lift the back of the left thigh a bit more skyward and press the heel back in space? Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Release the hands down to the earth. Walk the hands slightly forward. And with an inhale, kick your left leg high. Lift the head and the chest. Prepare for standing splits. Exhale, fold into your right leg. Maybe you like blocks under the hands, or maybe you test the balance, bringing one or both hands to grab hold of the right ankle. For today, some autonomy. Maybe you choose to flex the left foot and square the pelvis, or maybe you choose to point the left toes and stack the hip. But make a choice between those two, one or the other, and commit to it fully. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, place your hands down to the earth if you had varied. Inhale, see if you could kick the right foot up to meet the left and then jump through to chaturanga. Or you could just step back. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We always have choice in life. Inhale the left foot forward, right heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up hips, shoulders, and arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, lift up, extend the left leg long. Exhale, reach to the left for triangle. Hand falls to shin or ankle, gaze up towards the thumb. The breath remains steady. And if the mind ever begins to wander during the practice, let the fascination of the breath draw your awareness back. It's always present as long as there is life. Good. Bend the left knee, bring the hands down and come up onto the ball of the right foot. And then place the right foot a little bit closer as you lift the head and the chest, come up to your fingertips. And from there, swing the arms behind your back. And this time, switch the grip. Do the grip that feels a little less natural. With an exhale, fold forward into the left leg. Parsvottanasana variation. Doing your best to press the palms of the hands together and extend the pinky fingers towards the earth. So it is a chest expansion shape. Breathing. Breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows first to release the hands, and then bend the knee, come to lunge. Place the right knee down to the earth. Left hand to the thigh, reach the right arm to the sky. And then use the left hand to help get the right shoulder blade deep across the left thigh for standing split. Standing spinal twist. Oh. Left hand presses down into the right, tuck the right toes under, and then extend your right leg long. Inhale, really root down through the left hand to spiral the chest. And again, optional to extend the arms in another direction. If you did on the first side, make sure to match here. Breathing in steady and breathing out. Exhale 3. Try to lengthen the neck. The gaze comes towards either the left side of your space or the ceiling, opposed to the back wall. And then release the hands, walk the arms slightly forward. With an inhale, kick the right leg skyward. Now's our standing splits. Exhale to fold into the left leg. Again, some choices here. Flex the right foot and square across the pelvis. Or point the right toes and stack the right hip over the left. But don't be halfway between. And wherever you are, can you extend the legs a little longer? Your left leg roots down into the earth. The back of the right thigh extends and extends. And could you pull your face just a little closer in towards the shins? Breathing in. And breathing out. Plant the hands down. Either kick the left leg to meet the right, a little handstand, or step right back to chaturanga. Do your best wherever you are. Inhale to upward facing. And exhale to downward facing dog. And we'll spend 10 more breaths practicing the handstand. Step your right foot halfway between the hands and the feet. And lift the left leg up. Bending the right knee only. Inhale, hop up a little or a lot towards handstand for 1. Inhale to lift. Maybe you hover a moment. Maybe you come right back down. 2. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, 3. Breathing. Breathing out 4. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale 5. If you're up, stay up. Otherwise, lead with the right leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale 1. Breathing. Breathing out 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Stick with your breath. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. And then jump or walk your feet behind your wrists. Again, fist width distance apart. I'm going to slide the palm of the hand underneath the sole of the foot for Padahastasana. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to fold forward. After so much pressure in the handstand and in the down dogs, you can really use the ball of the foot pressing down and the elbows bending out to pull the wrist up and get some length and some release. Blubber out the lips here. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Inhale, lift halfway, slide the hands out. 2 feet together. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, deeply bend both knees. Lift the arms up, Utkatasana, chair seat. Stay here. Lift the right foot and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Awkward chair. Exhale 1. Good. Try and keep the arms alongside the ears. Sit a little bit deeper for 2. Lower belly lifts, tailbone drops down. Sit a little bit deeper. 3. Good. Inhale, lift up to stand. Hug the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Exhale, 2 feet down. Tadasana. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, deeply bend the knees. Lift the arms up. Utkatasana, chair seat. Exhale, this time the left ankle crosses over the right knee, like an Agni Stambhasana variation. Sit your seat down for 1. Just like in the warm-up, try to drive the knee down, feeling the hip open as a result. Exhale, 2. Keep the arms long, the gaze strong, face relaxed, 3. Inhale, lift up, hug the knee into the chest, give it a nice squeeze, opening the lower back. Exhale, 2 feet together, Tadasana. Good, jump yourself to face long, the long edge of the mat. If you open the arms to shoulder height, the foot is right under the palm of hand. That's a good way to measure. And then the heels turn slightly wider than the toes, hands to the low back. Inhale, puff the chest skyward and arch back. Exhale, folding forward, place hands to the earth right under shoulders. Inhale, roll shoulder blades back, lengthen the spine, prepare. And exhale, fold forward here. As you fold forward, encourage your hands to slide back in space until the heel of your hand comes in line or even behind the heel of your foot. Train the elbows towards one another so the forearms are parallel. Really drive the outer edge of the foot down as you lift up through the sitting bones. Breathing in and breathing out, Padottanasana. Good. If your head's nowhere near the ground here, bring your feet wider. And if your head is near or to the ground, perhaps you'd like to shift some weight forward towards the ball of the foot. And maybe lift the legs, coming to a tripod headstand. Pressing down through the hands so much that the weight on the head is minimal. And then you'd quietly reverse, separating the legs, touching down the toes first, then the balls, then the heels. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Walk your hands forward until your fingertips line up with the edge of the mat under your nose. Exhale, hop your feet together so that your heels line up with the edge of the mat behind you. And if when your legs are fully extended, the palms don't meet the earth, go ahead and grab your blocks because it's time for our favorite side leg lift. Don't worry, we're just doing 1 to each side. So make them count. Inhale, lift your right leg to the right side, not behind you, not in front of you, not kicking the cat or the neighbor. Exhale, 1. Press down through the palms, lengthen through your spine. Lift the leg a little bit higher, 2. Keep lifting, keep extending. Exhale, 3. Optional, add the left arm lifting to the left side. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot, the hand, let it go. Before you can get too mad at me, just go ahead and do the other side. Lift your left leg to the left side, right in line of the mat. Exhale, 1. Try to keep the crown of head lengthening forward. Good, yes. Exhale, 2. Lift the leg a little bit higher. You got it, I got it. Yes, 3. Optional add-on, the right arm lifting to the right. Exhale, 4. Lengthen the spine, lift the leg. And then let it all go. Release the foot, release the hand, bend your knees a bit. You can pat the outer thighs. Bend the knees more, let the chin fall towards the chest, and then roll yourself up. Come to stand. Come up to the top of your mat, 2 feet together. Tadasana. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, lift the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, roll shoulder blades back. Exhale, Chaturanga, step, step, or jump. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet. Let your hands be super wide. Inhale, lift your sitting bones super, super high. Exhale, bend the knees, look way beyond your hands. And inhale, jump through, come to sit down. Extend the legs forward. We've made it to Paschimottanasana. Flex the feet, engage the thighs. Press down, inhale, broaden the chest. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. A moment of turning inward. And be here about 15 long, deep breaths. Invite you to Take this journey in, that every inhale lengthens and every exhale softens. Humans are amazing, resilient beings. Climbed 29,000 feet to the top of Mount Everest, the highest place on Earth, and descended 35, almost 36,000 feet to the deepest place on Earth, the bottom of the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. Journeyed to the infinite void of outer space and sent space probes to fly by Pluto and its moons. In our personal life, we also continually try to push back our frontiers. But there remains always one frontier so close to us that we rarely think to cross far beyond it. When we look for new experiences, we're in the habit of reaching out into the world. And few of us ever turn in the opposite direction to explore the vast territory within ourselves. So when we travel to another city or country, we rarely venture actually far from where we already were, our familiar state of being. Whatever we see and hear and smell, we interpret through our existing perspective. If we're troubled by something, our troubles go with us. And in the end, wherever we go, we only encounter ourselves once we get there. Inhale, lift up. Exhale here, sitting tall in Dandasana. Slide your hands behind you about 10 inches. And yogi's choice, you can keep the legs long for inclined plane, just a little gentler option. Bend the knees, soles of feet to the earth. But either way, lift the hips up, knees bent or legs long. Option to release the head back if that feels safe for one. If your legs are long, lift the hips so much that all of your toes come down to the earth. Exhale, 2, one more breath, press the hands down, lift the chest even more. Exhale, chin into the chest and come down. Good. Scoot your body up to the front of your mat so you have space behind you. If you'd like, you could use blocks either side of your hips. You're gonna cross the right ankle in front of the left, pressing down. Inhale, lift everything up. And exhale, swing through chaturanga, or do your best approximation. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the right knee to your right wrist and kick the shin across, setting up for pigeon. You could use the blocks under the hips or maybe a blanket, settling square. Inhale, long, pointed long through the left toes. And exhale to fold forward into your pigeon. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feel the hips settle. And if they're not, if they're floating, use some props to get stable. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Good. Palms to the earth. Inhale, just lift up a bit with the arms in front of you. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes under the right, bringing the left shoulder to the earth. Maybe you'd like a pillow or a block under your left ear. Feel welcome to prop it up. Right hand could stay where it is, or your right arm could reach behind you, maybe even binding, peace sign fingers around the toe. Wherever you are, don't force. And then try again to settle the 2 hips down into the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Good. Release the bind or whatever arm variation you had and press back. Downward facing dog. These 2 pigeons on the second side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee towards the wrist and ankle across the body. Maybe the props need to be different on the second side. So the right foot is long, not sickled behind you, and then fold forward into your pigeon. Breathing in. Breathing out. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Palms down to the earth in front of you. Inhale, lift up by lengthening the arms. Exhale, thread the right arm this time underneath the left. Right shoulder to the earth. Maybe a block or a blanket under the right ear or the ear to the earth. You can keep the left hand to the floor or reach the left arm behind. Maybe even binding peace fingers around the big toe. Not forcing to a point where it cuts the breath short. Just allowing and dropping in this inner adventure. Especially encouraging that left hip to settle back down. The greatest adventure of all. The journey within. Breathing. Breathing out 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Releasing whatever binding you might have come to. And press back again to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, step the right foot forward to lunge. Exhale, notice that between your right foot and your left hand, there is a gap. Inhale, hug your left knee towards your chest and then extend the left foot forward, coming to sit down with the left leg extended in front of you. Exhale, cross your right foot to the outside of the left thigh for half Matsyendrasana. Keep your left leg extended forward for today. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the left arm up. Exhale, twisting to the right, right hand to earth behind. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale, flexing through the left foot. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, facing front. You're going to slide your left knee over the right knee for half Gomukhasana. Right knee stacked just over the left. Inhale, puff the chest. And exhale, fold forward over your stacked knees for 1. Again, keep the left foot flexed. Exhale 2. I'm going to have Jessie just turn around so that we have a better angle. Exhale 3. Away. Good. Inhale, lift up. And you're going to bring the sole of your right foot to the earth and roll to that outer edge of the left hip. Reach the right arm across to grab hold of pinky toe edge of your foot for baby grasshopper. Pressing down through the left hand and the right foot. Inhale, see if you can lift your hips. Exhale 1. Gaze past the toes in your hand. Exhale 2. If the hips are having a hard time lifting, at least lift the foot. Exhale 3. Release. Sit down. Extend the leg forward. Turn around again. Thank you. And then scoot up to the top of the mat. Again, use blocks if you want. Cross the ankles. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, shoot through. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We do our best. Let the rest go. Inhale to step your left foot forward, lunging. Exhale again, observe there is space between your left foot and your right hand. And inhale, you're going to thread the right knee through that space, extend the right leg forward, and sit down with the right leg extended in front of you. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of your right leg. Flex the right foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the right arm up. And exhale, twist to the left. Left hand to earth behind. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Release. Counter rotate. And then stack your left knee over the right knee. Keeping the right foot active. Inhale here. And exhale, fold forward over the stacked knees. Ooh, this is a shape of sensation, at least for me. And that's what the name of the shape means, Gomukhasan, the cow face, or the senses. Go meaning senses, and also cow. Inhale to lift up. Plant the sole of your left foot to the earth, and then roll to the right, pinky toe edge of the right foot. Reaching the left arm across to grab hold of the right foot as you can. The right hand steps a little forward. That helps as you shift the weight forward. The seat lifts up. The elbow bends, so you're like in a chaturanga, and the gaze comes past your right toes for one. Baby grasshopper. Exhale, 2. Do your best. And then let it all go. Come to sit down. Come up to the top of your mat one last time. Use the blocks if you wish. Inhale to lift up, and exhale, jump through chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the earth. And bring arms alongside the body. Prepare for Shalabhasana. Lift the shoulders first, as high from the earth as you can, then the legs, chest, and head join. Exhale, 1. For today, turn the palms to face your side body and press the thumb down into the earth, 2. And feel how when you press the thumb down, the shoulder blades can come closer and the chest can lift a little bit higher, 3. Keep squeezing the legs together. Lift up, 4. Inhale, lift even higher, like at the front of Titanic squeeze. Yes. Exhale, let it go. Turn the cheek to the side. Rock the hips left and right. And then for Dhanurasana, bend your knees, grab hold of shins or ankles, whatever's reachable. Before lifting up, bend your elbows and press your heels down towards your seat. Press the front of the hip into the floor. And from there, kick the legs up and back for Dhanurasana. Exhale, 1. Shins kick back, knees to the height of your shoulders, 2. Inner ankle, inner knee, come close, 3. Breathing in. Breathing out, 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Turn the cheek the other way. Relax and release. Breathing. And breathing out. Good. Palms to the earth, tuck toes under. Engage your thighs. Inhale to up dog. Lift the back by lifting your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, place knees to the earth. Exhale, place forearms to the earth, parallel, right underneath the shoulders. Good. Tuck the toes and stretch the legs. You're in dolphin. Walk the feet a little closer and keep the gaze lifted between your thumbs. You're welcome to stay in dolphin or lift the right leg or hop up to Pincha Mayurasana. Maybe you come up and stay, or maybe you lift up and come right back down. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale to lift. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. If you're up, stay up. Otherwise, switch. Lead with the left leg. Press up into. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathing in. Breathing out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Come on down. Sit tall on your shins, avoiding child seat because we're back bending. And bring one hand to the heart, one to the belly. And just recall the offering. Earth, space, heavens. We meditate on that divine light, that radiant source. May that inspire our hearts and our thoughts. If you're not already, come to stand on the shins. Place hands to the low back. Squeeze the elbows close. Inhale, puffing the chest, press hips forward. Exhale, 2 hands simultaneously reach for 2 heels, Ustrasana. If the hands and the heels meet, then release the head back. But for the breaths that were here, let the inhale puff the chest up and the exhale press the hips forward. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Lift the chin into the chest as you come up. And sit on the heels. The texts of India describe the self as self-luminous. And this is because consciousness shines by its own light and illuminates the world. Inhale up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale through chaturanga, slowly to the belly, and then roll over and come onto the back. Bending knees so that soles of feet meet the earth. Parallel and hip width distance apart. Press down through the feet, lift low back, middle back, and upper back. For today, keep the palms of the hands facing down to the earth. Spread your fingers wide and press the arm down, lift your chest a bit more. Not only the hand presses down, but also the forearm and the upper arm and the shoulder blades press down and the chest lifts too. Also the foot presses down, the big toe edge, the little toe edge, the heel, 3. Tailbone reaching back towards your knees, 4. Exhale, 5. Quietly release the spine, 1 bone at a time. You can always repeat that shape, otherwise we come into wheel. Placing hands beside ears, exhale to prepare, and inhale to lift up. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Chin into the chest and come down. And very gently let the knees wash left and right. We, the light of consciousness, are brighter than the sun and the stars. And without that inner light of perception, our perceptual world would be just full of darkness. And the self is the light of lights. So shine that light brightly for second wheel. Feet parallel, hands by the ears. Exhale to prepare. And inhale to lift up. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Could the arms get longer? 3. The tailbone extend towards the knees, 4. Exhale, 5. Chin into the chest and come down. Let the feet be wide and the knees fall in. Again, 1 hand to belly, 1 hand to heart. Our greatest journeys are not necessarily physical. Really, they're the ones that occur within us. When we experience a profound shift in perception, some of the limits of our ordinary perception drop. Like, oh, I couldn't do a wheel. Maybe you can. Let's try 1 more. Feet parallel, hands beside the ears. Exhale to prepare. And inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Chin into the chest and come down. And then hug the knees into the chest and give yourself a squeeze. The shoulders drop to the earth. The low back expand. And we'll set up for reclining twist. You can cross or twice cross the right leg over the left and open the arms out like a T. Try to let the knees fall over towards your left armpit. So they're way up above the belly button line. And the gaze out to the right. Breathing steadily. Hearing that musicality of the breath. Allowing the ideas that you've had to soften with the breath. The real voyage of self-discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Use an in-breath to carry the legs center, and then unwind, and go the other way. Cross or twice cross the left leg over the right, and let the knees come up close to the right armpit as the gaze falls open to the left. Exploring another country or another lifestyle. It's truly valuable only when it leads to some inner enlightenment. The real aim of any voyage is to look more deeply at ourselves and the joy or pain, happiness or suffering that we're causing others, ourselves, and the world around us. Good. Carry again the legs center and unwind. We'll rock forward and back a few times. Up and down the spine, maybe a little to the left, a little to the right. And then set up for shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. If for any reason shoulder stand's not the shape for you, I invite you to bring soles of feet together and knees apart with a nice support, whether it's a block or a blanket under the chest. If you're coming into a supported Supta Baddha Konasana, or if you're setting up for shoulder stand, you can make the blanket nice and smooth and fold the mat over that. You can use mine. The shoulders come onto the blanket and the head comes to the earth beyond. Kick the feet overhead to the earth or towards the earth. And interlock the hands, move the shoulder blades close, elbows close. And then keeping them close, place the hands either side of the spine. And then one knee at a time in towards the forehead. And then the heels stay close to your seat as you lift the knees skyward, really opening across the front of the thigh. And from there, try to get open more. And from there, extend the legs up. Salamba Sarvangasana, all limbs supported. Again, letting the breath deepen across the constricted throat. Or if you're in the the Baddha Konasana with fish, Matsyasana, the throat is open. But either way, we are stimulating that throat chakra, hearing the breath, allowing some time of shifting our perception. And through this practice of directing perception inward, we become aware of the hidden architecture of our perceptual universe. Become aware of the vast hidden realm of possibility beneath the surface of everyday experience and the tremendous power we each have to shape our world. Because the only world we know is the world that we perceive. So therefore, by altering our perception, we alter the world. Soften the knees and lower legs overhead, coming to halasana. If the feet do meet the earth, interlock the hands behind and stretch the backs of the thighs skyward. And then let the knees soften alongside your ears. For bent knee plow, the hands come to the calves, encouraging more weight of the shins towards the earth. And then slowly roll yourself down. And once the seat meets the earth, bend the knees. And for today, we'll join our friends in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of feet together and the knees out to the side. And lift the chest, bringing top of head to the earth for fish in this shape. Puffing the chest skyward. Breathing deep across the throat. And from there, lift chin to chest and come down. And we'll all roll to the side. And then please come to a vertical and upright position. And we'll choose a good seat for meditation. Maybe sitting on a blanket or a block, or even sitting in a chair. Sit with your back against a wall if you feel the need for support. Choose your seat well. Arrange the limbs in the most comfortable way that's available. And then, if it's comfortable, close your eyes. And let's close our eyes together and allow yourself to withdraw. Your attention and your awareness inward. Bring the awareness to your breath. And as you exhale, on each exhalation, let go. Let go of another border, another boundary, another facade, mask, role in your life. Let go of anything that separates you from the truth, the wholeness, the fullness, the divinity of who you are. Just breathe it out. And as you exhale, sink deeper and deeper into that beautiful core of the self. That place of wholeness, of oneness, of completeness. With each exhalation, let go of the stress, of the strain, and sink into the true peace of your true nature. And please begin to make your way now to Shavasana, adjusting whatever needs adjustment to truly let go and relax. Maybe that's adjusting lighting or adjusting your clothing. Maybe that's bringing some pillows under the knees or the head, covering the body. Allow yourself to arrive into a comfortable seat, legs wide, the palms facing up, a gesture of receptivity. And again, just become aware of your breath. As you exhale, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into that beautiful core of the self, that place of wholeness, completeness. You are that. With each exhalation, let go of the stories, the costumes. Allow yourself to sink into the true peace of your true nature. begin to deepen your breathing. Desire for self-analysis and self-analytical knowledge springs from the thoughtful, rational, and logical thought of humankind. Self-analytical philosophy is not a luxurious type of thinking, but a natural flow of a thoughtful mind. And let your body start to awaken with some movement, your fingers and toes, arms and legs. You might even stretch out the face with a yawn if that comes to you naturally. As you're ready from the stretch and opening, hug the knees in and roll to the right. Pausing there. And then coming upright to a long, tall seat. And close with the pledge, may all beings be happy and free. And may we drop the layers enough to reveal the luminous light within us, within our hearts, and within the heart of every living being. And may that enable us to act in ways to uplift the lives of all whom we encounter, all species, all genders, all races, all creeds. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Bolo Shri Sakuru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thank you each so much for practicing. Thank you, Jessie, so much for being here in the Zoom Shala with us. And thank you also for paying for class. It really doesn't matter how much you pay, and it doesn't matter when you pay, but that is a token of appreciation for the service that you receive. And so I greatly appreciate it. And I hope to serve you again very soon.